I hope you're going well. Hello, Jane. Lovely to have you here straight up. I think I'm ready. It's been a whirlwind of a morning, including just taking my son Owen to a mate's place. So he said, can you drive me? I said, if I can take you right now. So that has happened and I've just walked in the door. So let's check. Oh, and mute. I was going to say, let's check if I'm live, but I do appear to be live. So that is really, really good. Yes, good morning. Hello, Shaz. How are you? Okay, yes, everything's working. Hey, Anne. Lovely to have you here. So today I am making a card. I haven't decided which stamp set I'm using, but I think I know. I have grabbed out, and this was released in the January online exclusives. It's called Lovely Blossoms. Now, I'm there going, I've played with that recently. Yes, I have, but it wasn't on a video. I made some team swaps, so I'll grab out my team swap so I can show you what I did with this paper. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Dawn. Lovely to have you here. So yes, this was released in January. So January online exclusive. So I haven't forgotten about it. It's just I haven't blogged it or shared it yet. So I thought, grab it out. Let's make a card. So hello, Kerry. Everyone's finding me today. I love this. So just a little bit of housekeeping that I do as reminders at the start of my videos. So we have our joining offer in February for anyone who wants to join as a demonstrator, get some discounts and get some free product. We are getting the exclusive for joining only at the moment. Stampin positioner. So I don't know if we'll use this today, but this is a stamp positioning tool to help us all stamp in the right place more than once, or to stamp with the best pressure we can for those of us who have hand issues. Hi, that's me. So let me just, oh, no, come on, move back. Right. Pop that back away nice and safe. So we have that until the end of the month. We also have our product of the month, which is the Painted Illusions paper. I still haven't had a chance to borrow it, but I will get there. I will show you before the end of the month. It's beautiful paper. At the beginning of this month, I did share what it looks like. If you want me to show you again, tell me in the chat and I can do that. And for those of you who earned bonus days offers in bonus day coupons in January, you can now redeem them in February until the 28th. I will give you an update on my thumb in a second, but it is good news. Hey, Ida, how are you? Hello, other Donna. Oh no, I had another Dawn. I'm so sorry, Donna. You've been away. Oh, I'm glad you're back home and back in routine, Kerry. That's good to hear. You got the stamp. And you're liking the stamp positioner, Kerry? Please tell us. Hello, Ronnie. Now, look, guys, I'm going to flip around, and while I'm getting everything ready, I'll update you on my hand. Nothing has changed. I'm still wearing my splint, but I'll update you. So just give me a sec, because I'm also not on a time crunch, but I am being aware of the time, because I've got to go to Newcastle this afternoon, which is an hour north. So I went to Fracture Clinic yesterday, and let me just get in here, make sure you can still hear me. So yes, I went to Fracture Clinic yesterday and got x-rays and so on and so forth, and the doctor is very happy. We can see clear signs of healing, and which means no surgery, because I was going to fight surgery tooth and nail. and I am to stay in this splint for another 3 weeks, take it off and go back and get new x-rays and see the doctor in 4 weeks. So it's business as usual. Hey Holly, how are you? So business as usual. The thumb is still broken, but it's healing, and we just go from there. I can still craft. I'm just limiting my crafting. So I will be here on a Tuesday and Thursday. It's just I'm trying to do what I have to do and not flogging myself and risking my healing at the moment. I'm going to go get the light and come back. Okay, and I'm back. Oh, I only did it 4 weeks ago, Holly. We're all good. Yes, me too, Kerry. Now let me go back and read your messages. You love it. Yes. Kerry, I'm really glad the stamp positioner helps you. Oh, thanks, Dawn. Hey, Donna. See, I knew I'd have 2 Donnas in here today. And hello to Donna and Dawn. And we have other Dawns. So 2 Donnas, 2 Dawns today. Love it. I was saying something. Oh, the stamp positioner. I'm glad you like it. It will be coming out to everybody sometime later this year. We don't know when, but it will be out. So, yes. Yep, Kerry, it is healing up. I was in pain yesterday because the doctor was moving it just to see how it felt and all of that. But other than yesterday, him moving it, I haven't been in a whole lot of pain, and I just take the splint off to have a shower, which is so much easier than having a plaster, and the fact I can still use my hand, which is needed in my household, because I'm just grabbing a card for you, because it's not in here, Ning Nong. Okay. Whoops, I just dropped the box it is in. Now, is it in there? No. Okay, I'm going to nick it out of someone else's packet. Okay, or is mine in here? Is mine in here? Yes, mine is in here at the bottom. Okay. So, sneak peek of our January swaps. I have no idea what I'm making for February. I've just got to use the mini catalogue where these were online exclusives. Now, is mine at the back? Mine is almost at the back. So just let me grab that and I can share with you what I did. Close that up so I don't lose any cards, because we've all done that. So this, put it right way around, this is card I made for the online exclusive swaps. I used the lovely Blossoms Designer Series paper for the background, just edged it like I do often so I could see more of the Designer Series paper, and I paired it with Fragrant Flowers, or is it Fragrant Flowers dies? Because I only bought the paper, I didn't buy the stamp set that goes with it. So that's my mission today, is to find another set, maybe not Fragrant Flowers, that I can use to play. So that is the one card I made. What else did I use? Oh, I used branching out dies, and of course a bit of vellum, because we love a bit of vellum. So, and the dies, the vellum, the die and the paper are all online exclusives. So I really did fit the brief of the card share that we did as a team. So I've already used this piece, so I kind of want to avoid this piece. I love this cut apart sheet. And we've just got the beautiful stripes on the back. Now, I did pull out, now we get 3 sheets of everything in this pack, which is awesome. I love getting extra sheets. Now, I love both of these as backgrounds. So I'm also going to pull that sheet out. Okay. I need to use my right hand and not my left hand. Now, this one, I just want to colour them in. Hey Lisa, welcome, welcome. I just want to colour these in. I just want to elevate the flowers above the background. That's kind of how I feel about that one. So they are all the patterns. Now, because I'm thinking I want to find a flower set, that's better, they're right way up now, a flower set to go with this, I'm probably maybe not going to pick a flower designer series paper to play with, if that makes sense. Although I did match flowers and flowers in that card I just showed you. Okay, paper off to the side. Stamp sets down. Stamp sets down. So Nature's Symphony isn't going to work. Gears and Textures. Ooh, now Simply Beautiful. Now we have used this big set, and this is out of the mini catalogue. Just let me flick. Yes, this is out of the current mini catalogue, but I thought this flower may coordinate quite well. So when you look at, maybe not these really open images, but when you look at, they do. I thought that might work. These are upcoming ones. So these are the fragrant flowers. So those flowers do actually work quite well. I don't think the Petals of Beauty quite works, but I wanted to try something different today. Now just let me write this. Sorry, my stamp positioner decided to fall. Okay. Am I back? My phone did something really weird. Okay, I am back. I just saw my screen change. Can you hear me? Yes, I am back, Ronnie, and hopefully I'm back with sound. My phone did something really weird and I haven't even touched it because it's like at my forehead at the moment. It's back for you too. Yay! Awesome. What I was saying, if Lisa is back, this is card I've made using the paper with fragrant flowers. No sound. Okay. Let me fix that. Hopefully I should have sound. I hate technology. Oh, and I need to zoom in. You have sound. Woohoo! Okay. Sound is back. My zoom is not zooming. Maybe because I was pulling my fingers the wrong way. I was trying to pull out, not pull in. I know, life. Thank you, girls, for telling me about these things like straight away. I do appreciate it. Okay. So, paper goes well with fragrant flowers, but I kind of want to use this one, I think. Or should I use fragrant flowers? Because I use the dies here, but I could use the stamp set. So your choice while I take a swig of water. And I just got a great idea to use this strip of paper. So, Fragrant Flowers, Kerry says, hello Sheila. So, I'm putting away Simply Beautiful and I'm using Fragrant Flowers. Easy. Frozen, okay. Perfect, Lisa. Look, I've got a built-in thumbs up. Okay, now I don't think my camera is straight at all, but we will see. Lost sound again. Oh, I don't know. Healing, Sheila. It is healing. Thanks, Jane. Is sound back? Oh, you're back again. Okay. Leave and come back. Because I had nothing had changed my end. Leave and come back. I don't know why I'm standing and typing, but anyway. Okay, Lisa's back. Awesome. Lisa, did you see the card that I shared for you using the Fragrant Flowers dies? Okay. Right, so I am going to cut this strip here and possibly not use this one, but use all the background pieces. This is my thought. Yep, Kerry, perfect. And that might have been your device because everyone else got sound back. No, yep, I do have sound. So I'm assuming these are 2-inch or 1.5-inch squares. Oh, that cut was almost perfect. Here I am, Donna. I was here waiting for you. Okay, so let's snip these apart. And by snip, I mean I'm using my trimmer. So, one. So we will, because I'm using Fragrant Flowers, I think I was planning today only to make one card anyway. So, using lots of the Designer Series paper patterns, but I'm using them from the cut apart sheet. And Kerry, was it Kerry, that voted for Fragrant Layers. So that is what we're going to go with. So we're going to have these 5 squares. Okay, I'm not going to use this flower because I'd be using the green twice and the green is a bit intense. What green is it? I didn't even go through colours and I need that right about now. Crumb Cake, Cloud Cover, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Secret Sea. So, I think I am going to cut stamp the outline in Secret Sea. And what colour do I want the flowers? I can't do cloud cover because we don't have that ink. But I could do stamped off Secret Sea flowers, or I could do Petal Pink. And I'd probably do stamped off Petal Pink, which I think would work beautifully. And I think this stamping calls for the stamp positioner. So there we go, stamp positioners out. I am going to have to find a piece of paper big enough, which is awesome. Get this stamp positioner in position, boom, boom. Okay, so did we lose anyone in all of that kerfuffle? Okay, maybe I did. Okay. So I did stamp a How's Your Day to see if that would work with this card, but I just ended up thinking it was a bit too busy. So this is something, oh sorry, not How's Your Day, it's Your Day. This is something I could use today. Okay. So I keep on referencing, oh, Sue, you are totally fine because we've had technical issues. So you're right on time. Okay, so Fragrant Flowers. I'm just going to keep the whole stamp set out. And I am going, ow, sorry. Should not have put my hand in that position, but that's okay. So take the lid off, put my piece of paper in between these two pins, and there is a watchy area, and I do have a hair. There is a triangle area up the top that I want to be lined up with. So one, and not on the stamp, just near the stamp will be good. Okay, so holding that, I'm going to grab my plate, put it on our jumpy bits and pick it up. Now I'm going to turn this over and I can just pop it back on the pins here. And then I know it's not going to slide anywhere. Okay, just rubbing my hand on it because I did feel it was a little bit sticky. Oh yes, Anne, how is your weather? Are you still getting snow? Okay. So, taking Secret C. Now, we can stamp this twice if we don't get it perfect the first time. But it's still good, even if you do get it perfect the first time, to use your stamp positioner because it has helped the process. Just walking my hands everywhere over the stamp, and I got that perfect. So that's great. Now, no one gave me an opinion on colour of our flowers. So I need to grab my big E block. Is it E or F block? My F block. And I'm just going to, it was hot today. We were very hot yesterday. When I was in the car with my mum yesterday, it was 36. So we had a really hot day yesterday, which wasn't pleasant. But yes, 30 is very, very hot for you, Anne. Now, when I have stamped this card as well, I do have another card that I've done with this. I did it for a colour challenge. And what I did, and you'll be able to see from the stamp when I pop it on, I isolated the buds from the flowers and made them two completely different colours. But this time, I don't think I will do that. So these don't have to be like perfect, but I want them close. So bring back our plate. Oh, see, the Stampin' Up logo's the wrong way around. I had it upside down, Miss Jane. If anyone remembers Mr. Squiggle or my Aussie friends out there. Now, that has moved, but if I pop it back into the right spot, we shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, if anyone remembers Mr. Squiggle, they will get that reference. God, that was one of my favourite shows as a kid. Okay, and just pop that one back on. Now, this is that move the paper because this stamp is still quite a new stamp and just has a bit of stick to it. So just rubbing my hand over, it is now nice and opaque. How are we going here? I'm pretty, and it did it again. No, we are in the right spot. It relaxed to the right spot. Okay, so if you're my pretty in pink ink, you would be in the, sorry I knocked you guys there, be in the craft retreat box, which I still haven't done the card retreat. So there we go. I think I am going to do this. I stamped a whole piece of paper. Okay, so I'm going to give this a really nice ink up, okay? And then I'm going to grab a scrap piece of paper and take some colour off. And I could always do that again if I am not happy. Okay, flip this over. My ink taking off is not perfect, and that is okay. But I'm incredibly happy with the result. So that is just a lighter version. Let me find my scissors and close this. And I've got that other ink pad to close as well. So leaves, it says the colour is Old Olive. And I think I will do like stamped off Old Olive. And see how we go. And then we've got flower centres. So I'd like to use maybe a yellow, what other, or maybe crumb cake for the flower centres. I think that'd look quite nice. Now give this a bit of a clean. Well, just a rough clean so I don't get so much over my fingers. Slowly taking this off. Just looked at the long range forecast and you meant to drop to 19. Okay, in contrast to you, Anne, we were 36 yesterday on my mum's car and we are 25 today, and it has sprinkled just a little bit. Okay, so I need this stamp and I need this stamp. So I can use them together. Now I'm going to do the smart thing and give them a bit of this first. Now, where's my Old Olive is in its home. Can't wait. I might try and do some cards from the virtual card making retreat like this weekend. Because I want it done. It's a box on my desk. It's now starting to annoy me, but I understand why I haven't been able to do it, but it's just frustrating, and I want to get the beautiful cards made, and then I can share them. Well, I think I've shared some of them with you, maybe not. Okay. And so these are, we can use these individually or together. So we do this outline, we do have that in the stamp set. So these can be used separately. Now I should be using my eraser for this. I do have a pen with an eraser on the end. And this does not stick to the stamp. So I can move the stamp around without what just happened, the stamp sticking to me. So if you're ever having those issues, there is your hack. Oh, that's fine, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. Okay, pick up our leaves. Okay, let me make sure we're still good orientation, which we are. Okay, pop that backwards on and I'll stamp these. Right. Now, Old Olive, and we are going to stamp it off, but we're going to stamp it off in a different way. So I'll show you again what I'm going to do. So they are nice and inked up. Scrap piece of paper. Pressure on both. There we go. Oh, that one didn't ink off as well. I did it again. Flip this over the right way and then stamp these down. So we'll leave them there for a second. Ah, that's okay. Happy to share my hack. Okay, they look good. So now I just need the little one again. We're finished with the 3 petaled one. And I will clean this just with my cloth because I will need to position it. And I will definitely be using my eraser hack again. It's a great hack. I cannot profess it is my hack. I definitely did get it off someone. Can't even tell you who. So I get it roughly in the right spot and just the eraser on the back of a pencil or a pen, or if you've got a little clicker, I've got just an eraser in a like pen. It's pretty cool. So sorry if you can hear my husband snoring. Don't know what, he mustn't have had a good night's sleep. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Or do I have another one? Is this the other one? I'm not going to grab it off. We're just going to use that. That close enough is good enough. But it appears, where's the cover for the stamp set? It appears I've got 3. So I could have done them all at once. But oh well, we'll live and learn. Okay. Did that move big time? It appears to have maybe just moved a smidge. I shall move it a smidge back. That will do. This one is not perfect. And then I will just hand stamp the middles. My ink. So going back in with the Old Olive, and I love being able to flip it over because I protect my stamped image while I'm playing with an open ink pad, which I really like. Okay, so that was a good stamp off. Now, I'm not worried about this extra ink I have here because this plate will only press where the stamp is and there is a gap between there. Oh yeah, that was off, but that's fine. It's fine. It's handmade. No one's really going to judge us, and if they do, they never deserve the card in the first place. Okay, get that extra ink off. And pop that stamp with the other ones for later. Okay, so I no longer need the stamp positioner, but that made everything pretty good. It was just me lining up that stamp that I stuffed up. It wasn't the positioner. Hello, Miss Cheryl. How are you? Do you have a late note, Cheryl? We'll see. We'll see what her late note is. And Cheryl, we have had, in all seriousness, we have had technical issues, so you're fine. You are absolutely fine. Now, this is the flower center. I am going to grab like a smallerish stamp, but we do also have like this dottage one. We actually have two dottage ones. We've got this one and this one, but they'd go really well if you're just using this or the die cut. So I'll see if we think we need the dottage one. Crumb cake. Oh, you're tired. Right, fair enough. I'm tired too, because we were woken up by a very big bang at like 1:30 this morning. Lavender had, I'm going to stamp off. Lavender had put her electric guitar case up against Owen's bedroom door, and Owen banged his wall too hard, and it hit the floor with a really big bang actually. It was impressive. It certainly, I was like almost asleep. And yeah. Ooh, those centers look great. Okay, so that's what we've done. Stamped off Pretty in Pink, stamped off Crumb Cake, stamped off Old Olive. So I've done nothing, no techniques. Oh, well, stamping off is a technique, but no special techniques. Stamps in the stamp positioner did all the work for us. So I'm going to put that face side down whilst I close this ink pad. Oh, and Anne, interestingly, the doctor, when I saw the doctor yesterday at the hospital, I really can't close this one today. He did talk about me seeing a hand therapist afterwards as well. So I don't know, I'm assuming it's got to do a bit with the break, but I'm also assuming it's got to do with my Charcot-Marie tooth that does affect my hands. So yeah, interesting. We'll see what pearls of wisdom they have for me. Okay, now I'm going to have to find these dies. Just create a bit of space here. I'm not going to take this off because I don't want to lose it, and I did momentarily lose a stamp a couple of weeks ago, so I don't want that to happen again. Okay. No one saw that at all. No one saw anything happen there. I will move my mat back into the right position. I need to use two hands, and I think I'm going to use my mini machine, which means I shall need these plates. Okay, so plates can just go off to the side. I don't have a die. That is correct. I had forgotten about that. You don't actually have a die. So, you do as well. Okay. Just trying to orientate ourselves again. I'm just wondering what this die does. And do you know what? I have now lost the stamped. Oh no, I haven't lost the stamped image. It's under the die. Okay. Oh no, that die isn't going to do it. When I turn it over, that does an outline. This one takes out the middles. That one is a tiny frame. So how do we feel about doing a bit of hand cutting, or do I leave it and just have it as a panel? maybe I might want to have it as a panel. What do we think? Hello, Bev. How are you? Okay, I'm just going to grab down my trimmer. We are still crooked here after our little adventure. Because if we've got squares, what's a rectangle in the mix? So I'm going to go, I'm literally eyeballing this, everyone. I am not doing measurements. I mean, when do I really give out concrete measurements for a whole design? Because I don't. Okay, that gives me a nice scrap. I'll just pop that over there. And so I'm just trying to like line up the furthest most point and get it roughly even the whole way around. Yeah, well, I cut left-handed, but it's holding the paper with my, I cut with scissors with my right hand, but it'd be holding the paper with my left hand. That would be the issue. So I like that panel that we just cut down. That's quite cute. Now, am I still hooked on crumb cake paper, or because these are our papers. Oh, okay. No, I don't want two stripes. So these are our papers. Now, I could put this on a crumb cake kind of base. I'm kind of thinking of making a bit of a column with this paper and then having that there. And I've got our sentiment that I had pre-done for another project. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, I can pop away these plates. Ah, we're getting 25 and we've had some drizzle. I can't say we've had rain and the washing is still on the line. Why can't I get rid of this frog in my throat? It needs to be evicted. Okay, I haven't missed anyone. It rain. Oh, okay. So you're nice and humid as well. Okay, I do happen to already have a crumb cake card base here. A cloud cover card base, but crumb cake is my other option. Okay, slide those across. Grab a bone folder. Hello, there we are. And they're both CC. Cloud cover or crumb cake. Do you mean I'm right with either? Fair enough. Well, if it doesn't feel humid, that's good, Bev. Because I'm never afraid of using a coloured background. And if these things need edging, I can do that. Okay, so let's see, because I kind of like the layout I have done there. And I don't mind them. Oh, do I use? I might take that one out, do something a bit like that, and do this. I think I'll take the petal pink one out. I like the neutrality of that. I don't know if that's a word, crumb cake in. Hey Tanya, how are you? Okay, so that is it on cloud cover. And now we're going to grab crumb cake. And I do have a card base from the last card that we made. And I am a little addicted to crumb cake at the moment. I think my last 2 or 3 cards I've used crumb cake. So, and if I don't use these card bases, they're ready for the next card. Okay, so, and I'm molting onto my project. I don't need a cat to get hair on my projects. I just need myself. Now, what I'm thinking is this piece will need to be edged in Secret Sea ink just to give it a bit of a zhuzh. Okay, and this one. And so I've kind of gone bold, subtle, bold, and then subtle, just in colour-wise. I think I prefer it on the cloud cover. What about petal pink? Yeah, I knew what you were saying, Bev. Okay. I'm trying to grab it, Bev. There we go. It's coming home. Okay. Oh, I have a top folding card base in here. Okay. And you know petal pink isn't my favourite, but if it works, it works. Okay. And one more card base. And then you've got to tell me which looks better after I've done them all. Okay, so that's my petal pink. Do you know what? I don't know. I don't know. Do not. These will look better once I've done it. We're just doing it for colour choices. Absolutely worth testing. Okay. So I've tried all 3. I tried. So hopefully you're paying attention because I was going slow enough. You think cloud cover now. So do I. I don't know why I went to it the first time, but it is a grey blue. So it is, or it does have that neutral tint to it. Okay, I think cloud cover as well. Cheryl's choice is cloud cover. Okay. Now, whilst a couple more come through, I am just going to edge this Fragrant Flowers piece. Oh my dear word. I opened this fine before, but doesn't want to open now. Okay. Everyone is saying the same thing. Love it. Love it when we all agree. Okay, in and twist, and now I have it open enough. Okay, so just literally going to just pushing this in. So you can see I've done those 2 sides and I haven't done the other 2 sides. So it just gives a border without adding any physical paper. I'm not going to do these other pieces. I'm just going to leave it with that piece. Okay. Done, closed over there. Definitely want to put this piece on dimensionals. Now I'm unsure whether this will work on the cloud cover, but I think it'll be fine because it'll be on dimensionals and overlapping different layers. Okay, so let's just go for it. It's going to look good because we've tested it the whole way through. Now, I'm just using some Stampin' Seal for these, just because I don't fancy getting super gluey today. Now, these are going down haphazardly. So they're not going down in, maybe not that haphazardly, but they're not going down in like any kind of order. I'm having them hanging off the edges. And yep, no, my original order was good, so we're going to go with that. Thank you. Oh, nothing wants to work today. Please help me. Okay, done. So just have that one on maybe a straighter angle. So just, this is more than enough to hold it down. That one like that. Maybe I have left too much from that top one. Oh, dream, dream, dream. That's awesome. And then this one can go more like that. And then the cloud cover one, awesome. Perfect. Oh, Stampin' Seal for the fix, because I haven't really pushed them down, they haven't exactly adhered. Okay, great, good. Now my big scissors to chop off all my edges. It's always easier to do this with big scissors because you get one clean cut rather than a jagged cut of the larger pieces. Okay, great. So let's see what we're looking at here. Like this. Now, which way? I think the little ones go at the bottom, and I definitely dimensionals, and I do have the matching embellishments to this paper, so I think we will go with those and that will work perfectly. Okay, just let me have a look here. See, shedding. I mean, Louisa's hair doesn't come up this high because she definitely could not walk on this desk because there's not enough space, even if she tried. Got a helicopter going overhead. It must be going to the hospital. You only really ever hear them this low unless they're going to one of the hospitals. But it's normally the public hospital. But the private hospital does have a helipad. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, they are all gone. We want it this way. Now, these are all on an angle. This is going on straight, and I am as straight as I can anyway. And it is covering every layer of paper. So that way everything has a connection. Now, do we like the sentiment? And I'll like, I don't like it at the top, but I do kind of like it at the bottom. What do you think? I think it works. It's just it's tone on tone. I could edge it. That might make it stand out a little bit more. Put the whole card out of the way. And don't put your finger in the ink pad. I think edging it will just give it that definition that it needs. So for the angled bit, I just use the edge of the ink pad. It works well. Yes, I definitely want to lift it. I don't know who else is on today, actually. I know that normally Elisa is on this morning. Okay. I think I have done enough. I think it's a bit too dark and a bit too much, but anyway. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes. I just saw it at the bottom of the cut apart page. I saw the squares and went, oh, I could just do a stack of those. And those squares would also make a great column on a scrapbook page. So they would work like really well. Turn it over. But I'm glad you like it. And considering this stamp set doesn't coordinate with the paper, it kind of works, but it's not the one designed for it. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I think I didn't buy it because I thought I have florals that would work with it. And here we are. Now, the back is plain. I could have embossed. I could have stamped this in the background, maybe with Versamark. But I kind of like that I've got a plain background with everything else having something on it. Okay. So, I kind of want it off to the side. Now, that edging has made all the difference. Okay, so that's what we've got. Let me grab the embellishments that go with it. So these are called Moody Palette Dots. As you can see, I've already used quite a few. So we've got Secret Sea, Old Olive, Cloud Cover, and White. I happen to have 2 packs of these because the other pack came with the virtual card retreat. So yes, I have more than 1 pack. Now, I don't need that. I don't need that. Just trying to give myself some space. I'm thinking Secret Sea might look really nice. Donna, yes, I am going to on stage. That's exactly right, Charlotte. And I normally do say that having this empty space does give your eyes a place to rest. Yes, I was looking at the calendar not that long ago and realizing exactly how close it is, and I went, oh my god, like, I mean, I've got everything booked, but it is awfully close. It's it's basically a month, like a calendar month away, which is a bit scary. Now I'm thinking I may just leave this as a cluster of 3, because we've got our column, so that we're treating this like a strip of paper, but we've just made it out of 4. Sydney, Lisa, so I will stay in Sydney, but yes, I will be in Sydney for on stage. I think we need to wink our flowers just a little bit, and then I think we're done. Just to give less of a papery feel. I just feel it's quite papery at the moment. And for anyone who was watching on Tuesday, the Winker Stella did not work on the Easter paper. Didn't work, didn't like it. Didn't see any of the shimmer. So it didn't like that glossy, the glossy finish to the Easter Joy specialty paper. So I'm also trying not to add too much of the wink, because it will reactivate the ink, the petal pink ink, and I don't want that to happen, because the variation in the stamp just makes it, and I don't want to lose it. So I've done all the petals there, and also generally with a darker color, but I do normally just give it a couple of swipes on a scrap piece of paper, so that if it's picked up any ink, it's not going to yeah. Oh, yeah, Tanya, because it's an hour and a half back home in the train. And then by the time you get home, and then by the time you get up in the morning, it's just easier for me to stay. And then I've got a dinner with my upline on the Saturday night, and then I will come home on the Sunday. So yes, so there you go. I don't know if you will see this wink, but it is there, I promise, and it does just give the card that finishing touch. So today I have used, now I don't even know, okay, stamp set wise, I have used Fragrant flowers for the main image. We did use the stamp positioner, which was great for this. I did just stuff up one leaf, but that's fine. I used the wrong stamp. That's all good. Because this goes with that, and then that one goes with that one. But it's fine. It's handmade. It's all good. All good. Oh, I'm glad you love the design, and I will show you. This is the Lovely Blossoms cut apart sheet, and I just cut apart those 1.5 inch squares off the bottom, and we just use those. I did have other paper chosen, but we didn't use it today. And then I used the matching to the Designer Series paper, Moody Palette dies. I already had this this sentiment done. It was a reject from another card. So it uses the It's Your Day set, and then I just cut it out using the matching die from the Fragrant Flowers dies, because this image doesn't have a die that cuts it out. Just so you know, these are all really quite separate to the stamp set. Just an FYI. So, I hope you enjoyed the card. Have a great weekend. I hope it is a crafty one. I have lots of potential squares. Yes. There you go. Just look, I threw them down originally, Charlotte, and that's how they kind of fell. So I just recreated the organic nature of what I did in the first place. I do hope, in all seriousness, to make a couple more of the virtual card retreat cards. So fingers crossed, I do that, because I don't think I have too much on this weekend, which is good. But I'll just take it slow. I'm not going to hurt anything. And yeah, I hope you have a crafty one. Oh, yes, do take care, everyone, please. And I will see you on Tuesday for another card video. Bye.